Let's go ahead and get started with the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Shawnee County Board of County Commissioners meeting. It is November 17th. I'm Aaron Mays. I represent District 3. I'm currently serving as chairman. On my right is Commissioner Kevin Cook, representing District 2. Commissioner Bill Rippon's not with us today, so good morning to you. Good morning. Madam Clerk, first item, please.
First item is the proclamations, presentations, A, Public Health Champion Awards.
Good morning, Commissioners. Teresa Fisher with the Health Department. I am delighted to be able to honor our 2022 Public Health Champion Award winners for both our internal and external. These award recipients actually received their awards earlier this year, but due to the timing of the events and kind of what was going on, this is our opportunity to publicly announce them and give them their recognition. So a little bit about our Public Health Awards. These started in 2019, and our external awards unfortunately took a 2-year hiatus due to the pandemic. So this was the first year we brought them back. These awards recognize both one individual and one organization that have made outstanding contributions to our community by championing and leading equitable opportunities for health access across the Topeka and Shawnee County community. The concept of the award is to encourage people and organizations to take action by supporting opportunities for health for everyone. Award recipients were selected based on demonstrated achievements toward improving the underlying social and economic conditions that support health, as well as demonstrating leadership, promoting collaboration, innovation, and fostering opportunities for health. Our 2022 individual award winner is Jenny Kroll with the Seaman School District. I'm going to go ahead and ask Jenny to come up. I'd like to share just a little bit about from the nominations that Jenny received. Jenny's a registered nurse and serves as the Director of Health for the Seaman School District. She leads a staff of 9 RNs in the district. With the health and safety of the school community priority, Jenny led over 700 employees and 4,000 students through the past and current school year. Jenny is a leader who stepped up as a source of reliable and factual information. Jenny helped bring data to the school for them to make the best decisions possible. She is responsible for creating the only real-time data reporting tool in Shawnee County, in the Shawnee County school system, that parents could visit to see the impact of COVID in a particular school district building. Jenny continues to promote awareness of the health strategies and continues to look for more opportunities to deepen the community's commitment to public health. Jenny is a remarkable public health champion in the school community and for all of Shawnee County. Her work ethic and dedication to public health goes far beyond the school boundaries. Thank you again, Jenny. Congratulations on your award. For our organizational award, I would like to bring up Jill Rice, who's representing Fellowship Highcrest. And again, I'd like to share a little bit of information from their nomination. Fellowship Highcrest is a church serving the Highcrest community, one of the most under-resourced communities throughout the COVID-19 pandemic. They recognized this challenge from the beginning and began to seek innovative collaborations to raise attention to the inequalities and bridge the gap between the neighborhood and the education, testing, and vaccine resources the community needed. They collaborated with other partners and organizations to host multiple vaccine clinics in their neighborhood. This helped to eliminate a transportation barrier. Clinics were held at the Highcrest Market on Saturday mornings and after church services on Sunday. This helped people invest in their own health and their community's health without having to take additional time off work. They were very innovative in bringing both testing and vaccines to the community. They handed out hundreds of testing kits at community events. Since the pandemic began, Fellowship Highcrest made education, access, and improved health related to COVID-19 one of its top priorities as an organization. So thank you again for all the work that you did, and congratulations on your award. I would also like to take time, we give, these were both our internal or our external award winners, but we also have an internal award winner that we call our J.P. Lewis Award of Excellence. And this individual was recognized earlier this year at an all-staff meeting. I'll go ahead and ask this individual to come forward, and that's Missy Middendorf. And I'd like to share just a little bit of her nomination form. We did have nominations from multiple people in the health department. This is actually the most nominations we've ever received. And we had nominations from across every division, which really serves as a point that staff are doing incredible work in the health department, and their peers and their supervisors took the time to recognize them and felt that they deserved the award. Missy provided a stable and steady environment for those to rely upon her. She worked tirelessly to educate herself, provide knowledge and resources to both external and internal stakeholders. Missy adapted to the changes within the agency and her own job duties to benefit others. She instituted changes to best complete tasks and have outcomes that positively impacted community members, clients, families, and health department employees. Missy received this award earlier this year when she was our maternal child health outreach team leader. She has since promoted into the leadership role, which for her is fortunate because otherwise she wouldn't be eligible for this award. But Missy truly is a picture of public health. She has dedicated her career to public health, and we're lucky to have her on the team. So congratulations on your award. We look forward to the 2023 Public Health Award winners and our Public Health champions. That information will be coming out shortly after 23 starts, so be thinking about your award nominations now.
Great.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks. Teresa, I always tell people that the best part about being a county commissioner is I get to tell people congratulations and thank you all the time. And so congratulations for the award, but also thank you for the contributions you've made. It's really appreciated. So, Teresa, did we want to do photos at all?
If we could.
All right.
Jenny?
Let's take a little break and do some photos. Yeah, don't run off just yet. Like 30 seconds or so.
Congratulations. Jenny, congratulations.
Thank you.
Missy.
Congratulations. Thank you. So, can you kind of get it at an angle so we have the background? He said it first, I just said
Okay.
all right, great.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Yeah, please, if you don't want to stay for the rest of the meeting, go ahead. All right, Madam Clerk, next item, please.
Item 3, consent agenda.
We've got 6 items on the consent agenda today. If there's no objection, I'll move approval.
I'll second.
Motion's been made by Commissioner Mays, seconded by Commissioner Cook. Those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion passes 2-0. Next item, please.
Item 4, new business. A, County Clerk number 1, consider all voucher payments.
This morning, we have vouchers that total $2,214,844.35. The highlights out of that voucher report, $1,122,687.78 was just the payroll. The health insurance for our employees is $211,361.20. We had a special tax for Bettis. It was through the Sherwood Improvement District. It's for Sherwood. It's just a pass-through to Sherwood of $299,571.25. We had holding accounts with the state of Kansas of $137,809.08. Under the bridge project, we have King Construction of $39,197.02, and that was for a bridge on Southwest 61st over 6 Mile Creek. And then under the sheriff is Aardvark, which is a $19,451.16, which was for camera kits. I do not have any questions regarding the vouchers and would move for their approval.
I'll second. Motion's been made by Commissioner Cook, seconded by Commissioner Mays. Those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion passes 2-0. Next item, please.
Item A2, consider correction orders.
I'll move approval.
Second.
Motion's been made by Commissioner Mays, seconded by Commissioner Cook. Those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion passes 2-0. Next item, please.
Item A3, consider approval of resolution number 2022-88, authorizing a 2023 cereal malt beverage license to TJ's Express located at 5305 Southwest Topeka Boulevard, Topeka, Kansas. Resolution number 2022-89, authorizing a 2023 cereal malt beverage license to Viking Express located at 4700 Hunters Ridge Circle, Topeka, Kansas. And resolution number 2022-90, authorizing a 2023 cereal malt beverage license to Siemens 66 located at 4206 North Topeka Boulevard, Topeka, Kansas. All of these have been, the applications were completed. We have received their filing fee. They have been, it all has been reviewed by the counselor's office. The townships were notified, nothing was response on that, and the KBI was checked, and there was no problem there. So everything, as far as we're concerned, is okay.
All right. Well, then I will move for approval.
Second.
Motion's been made by Commissioner Mays, seconded by Commissioner Cook. Those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion passes 2-0. Next item, please.
Thank you, Commissioners. Item B, Department of Corrections, number 1, request approval to accept the estimate of renovation of conference and training space within the Community Corrections offices for $18,308.51 to be paid from the fiscal year 2022 department funds.
Good morning, Commissioners. Tim Phelps, Department of Corrections. So this is an item that is a continuation of our work to make ISP more professionalized and get involved with more stakeholders statewide to try to make our services more effective and efficient. This allows me to use some unexpended funds from fiscal 22 budget to make some small improvements to our conference area where we hold our stakeholder meetings. I'd be happy to answer any other questions that you have.
Questions?
I do not. I'll move for approval.
I'll second. Motion's been made by Commissioner Cook, seconded by Commissioner Mays. Those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion passes 2-0.
Thank you,
Thank you, Tim. Next item, please.
Item C, Human Resources, number 1, consider authorization and execution of contract C-337-2022 with Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Kansas, Inc., to include the addition of the qualified high-deductible health plan and RX.
Good morning, Commissioners. Angela Lewis with Human Resources. I have Brent Crinzen here today with us from Blue Cross and Blue Shield. As the clerk said, this year's contract includes the addition of the qualified high deductible plan as well as the prescription coverage that goes with that. There is no change to the plan deductible for our co-insurance rates for our PPO. Unfortunately, the wellness rider of $2,500 that we had in last year's contract is not included in this year's contract. Brent or I would be happy to answer any questions that you might have.
Questions for Angela?
I don't think that I do.
All right, I'll move approval.
Second.
Motion's been made by Commissioner Mays, seconded by Commissioner Cook. Those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion passes 2-0.
Thank you.
Angela. Next item, please.
Item D, County Counselor, number 1, consider authorization and execution of contract C-338-2022 with Initiative Group for Grant Consulting.
Good morning, Commissioners. Jim Crow, Shawnee County Councilor. We're going to try it this way with the new setup. In September, you authorized my office to issue an RFP for grant writing and consulting services related to interchanges in southeast Topeka and near Auburn Road off of the KTA, seeking to find grants that would facilitate us in doing engineering and construction of 1 or 2 interchanges. We received the RFP responses in October. We were authorized to negotiate with Intuitive Group under contract with them. Before you is the final contract, which has been approved by an Intuitive Group. I'm seeking to use contingency funds to fund this project in an amount not to exceed $25,000. If we would get beyond that or get close to that, we'll come back for approval for more funding. And as a matter of housekeeping, when the contract was uploaded to the agenda, page 2 apparently stuck in the machine. So the full contract was approved by our vendor, and I have provided page 2 to the clerk this morning, so she has that for the record. And with that, I'll try to answer any questions you might have.
Questions for Jim?
Jim, it's outlined within the memo, but this is really focused in on being able to apply for grants or find those links for the Auburn or East Topeka interchange for additional turnpike access.
Yeah, correct. We will work with the consultant to try to identify what we think are the best opportunities for a grant for the project, and then we'll settle in on that and we'll get to work on applying for those grants. And with As you know, with the federal infrastructure funds that were made available, there are many opportunities out there for us, and we want to take advantage of that.
And I know that we talked about this when we went out for RFP, but the reason why you wanted to do this as a grant as opposed to in-house is just due to the expertise and being able to know what's available?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay.
This was a course that was recommended by the Kansas Turnpike Authority. It's a course that's been used successfully before in other places, and we feel that this is the best approach to get this done.
And Commissioner Mays, I know that during the State of the Community, you had talked about how important the Auburn interchange could be. And I know that this is a good project. People get on the turnpike, start heading south, and there's really no way to get off of the turnpike until you get to almost Emporia.
Yeah, so Admire is the next exit. When you go from the South Topeka exit, Admire is the next one. I think it's about 35 miles. And so if somebody does get on the turnpike going the wrong way right there, it's, you know, a 70-mile round trip unless they make an illegal U-turn through the median, which is an unsafe, very unsafe thing to do. So it's something that's been talked about for a long time. I think I've mentioned before, we've always thought of it as an economic thing that, you know, that part of the county and the city of Auburn doesn't really have much highway access at all, if any. Although there's a highway literally going right next to the town. And so this would be an opportunity for those folks to maybe decrease their commute times as well, and maybe spur some development out there. But the cost of this project is going to be quite a bit more than what Shawnee County has. And so we need some help from external sources, and hopefully this is a way to get that done. You know, another reason for outsourcing this to a grant writing firm is our folks in Public Works are already stretched relatively thin, and for us to heap more work onto them would be probably taking work away from somewhere else that they're already doing. So I think this is a really good thing, and I hope it pans out.
I think you're right. I mean, it's not just an economic development opportunity, but it's a safety opportunity.
It's definitely a safety. In fact, I would say in the last month or two, it became more of a safety issue than we've ever considered it before.
Okay. You know, with all of this being said, I would move to approve the authorization of the grant writer.
I'll second. Motion's been made by Commissioner Cook, seconded by Commissioner Mays. Those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion passes 2-0.
Thank you, Commissioners.
Yep, thank you, Jim. Next item, please.
Item E, Sheriff's Office, number 1, acknowledge that the Sheriff's Office is looking to purchase enforcement mobile at the cost of $159,068. This electronic ticketing solution will be a sole source purchase through Tyler Technologies, Contract C 339-2022, and will be paid out of their budgeted funds.
Good morning. Justin Best with the Shawnee County Sheriff's Office. I'm here to talk to you about e-ticketing and purchasing of e-ticketing through our budgeted funds, and the vendor being Enforcement Mobile, which is the Tyler Technologies product, and so we currently use that and it'd be able to interface seamlessly with our current process. Do you have any questions?
So you're not purchasing an enforcement mobile?
No.
Hey, county clerks, the county clerks allow
I heard that. I'm like, that sounds
Two-
very ominous. That
two screw-ups every meeting, and I told it first one, so.
was a good one. Okay. Any questions?
How does this relate to what other software, what other law enforcement agencies are using, either with the Capitol Police, the Topeka Police Department, Highway Patrol, and, you know?
Well, the current operating systems for the Shawnee County Sheriff's Office through Tyler Technology would mean that we would be able to use this e-ticketing solution to actually seamlessly work into what we currently are utilizing. The other programs that KHP might be utilizing is not the same, so we would have to get additional software to make it interface properly, and so that we would be able to actually utilize their software for us to be efficient with our communications with the district attorney's office and within our own office. So this solution actually is a solution that is pretty much tailor-made for what we're currently working with.
Is this going to create more work for the officers to input all this information?
Actually, it's going to create less work, and so it's going to improve officer safety because officers will just scan the driver's license as opposed to entering all the information onto the computer and then actually writing it out by hand, which at times can be difficult for people to interpret depending on the officer's handwriting. So it cuts back on errors for data entry and also for errors with the citizens we have contact with, as well as it could actually increase the speed in which we can make traffic stops. And so all around, it's a time-saving measure for everybody.
Okay.
Great. I'll move approval.
Second.
Motion's been made by Commissioner Mays, seconded by Commissioner Cook. Those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion passes 2-0.
Thank you.
Thank you, Captain. Next item, please.
Item 5, public comment.
I don't have anybody signed up. Is there anyone from the public wishing to speak today? Seeing none. Next item, please.
Item 6, administrative communications.
Any administrative communications? None, huh? Okay. Next item, please.
Item 7.
Oh, I'm
executive-
sorry. Commissioner Cook, did you have something?
I really don't, but I
That-
mean, thank you for asking.
I'm looking out here. I failed to look to my right, so you could have been waving at me. And so.
We are, Monday, we are gone. We should mention that we do
Mm-hmm.
not have a commission meeting on Monday because we are going to be acting as the Board of County Canvassers.
Correct.
That's going to be long.
It's what?
That's going to be long.
Could be.
It will be.
Never
It will
know.
be. Bring snacks.
Ms. Beck's bringing snacks.
They don't, no, but they don't bring snacks. We want to bring our own snacks.
Okay.
Ms. Beck is
All
bringing
right.
snacks.
I'll bring snacks.
Yes.
What can I
So
say?
Monday we'll be at the election office. Should be a full day, but,
Yeah.
all right. Next item, please.
Item 7, executive session.
We do not have a need for executive session, so I'm going to adjourn this meeting, and then we will immediately go into the Board of Health meeting to follow. What?
You will not, you will sign first. So maybe 9:30?
I'll think about it. So,
He's
yeah,
a
we're
lot
going
of
to
power
adjourn
with that
this,
gavel.
sign a couple of documents, and then we'll go into the Board of Health.
Thank you. That's
All
great.
right.
Thank you very much.
We're adjourned.